Hello everyone, welcome in the ground to Skagit Valley Airport up here in Washington. We'll be taking a Cessna 172 from up here in Skagit down to Payne Field. We're in the Piliotedge network and we're going to plan our route and find our way back down to Payne. Looking at the sectional, we have a direct flight from Skagit Valley to Payne Field. Wind right now at Skagit is 00, gust 11, but it's calm wind, so we're going to take runway 29. It's going to be a left downwind departure, and our route of flight takes us pretty close to Whidbey's Class Charlie airspace. We're going to continue our left downwind, and then we're going to look for I-5 south. We're going to follow I-5 south, and then stay west of Arlington down here. And we'll pick up the ATIS and talk to Payne Tower. Winds there is 010 at 5, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, temperature is 24. Should be about a 20-minute flight, and we'll fly, we'll use about 3,500 feet due to a direction flight. Alright, we're using the Cessna 172S model POH. We'll be using a flow verify checklist after the flow is completed. Alright, before starting engine, flow is complete. Now we'll just read the checklist. Pre-flight inspection complete, passenger briefing complete, seats and seatbelts adjusted and locked. Brakes are tested and set, circuit breakers are checked in. Electric equipment is off. Avionics master switch is off. Fuel selector is both. Fuel shutoff is on. Avionics circuit breaker is checked in. Now we're going to move on to the starting engine checklist with battery power. We'll do through that flow and verify with our checklist after the flow is complete. The first thing we're going to do is turn on our battery switch. We'll turn our beacon on. We'll just set the parking brake. For the Microsoft Flight Simulator, we just have the mixture full in, so we'll fuel pump on, prime it for a little bit. It's kind of a warm day, but it's the first flight of the day. We have some fuel flow. Fuel pump is coming off. We'll crack a little bit of power for the throttle. Look left, clear right. We'll shout out clear prop. And then we'll start the engine. Alright. We're quickly looking for an instant rise in oil pressure. That's coming up. We'll adjust our throttle to right around 1,000 RPM to start off with. Slowly increasing the throttle. You don't want to be too rough with it, especially when you first start the engine. Oil pressure will continue to rise as it warms up. Oil temperature will rise. Vacuum's in the green, and we're getting a charge on our battery. with our starting engine with battery power checklist. Throttles open, quarter inch, make sure it says idle cutoff, but due to the simulator we just kept it into the forward position. Propeller is clear, master switch is on, flashing beacon is on, auxiliary fuel pump on, mixture set to full force until stable fuel flow indicated 3 to 5 seconds. We continue to keep the mixture full rich. Aux pump we switched off, ignition switch we did to start and release when engine started. Oil pressure is checked, rising, navigational lights on or as required. We're in day, so we're going to keep those off for now. Avionics master is on, radios are on. Missed that part. So we have the checklist. So avionics master on, radios on, flaps retracted. If we did a full walk around and stuff, we'd have the flaps down, but we kept them up. So now we're just going to work on setting our radios and what we need to get out of Skagit Valley. Looking at the sectional for Skagit Regional Airport, AWAS frequency is going to be 121.125 and the CTAF frequency is going to be 123.075. So we'll put in our AWAS frequency first and then we'll put our CTAF frequency. Field elevation is 145, but looking at the airport facility directory, they want pattern at 1,000 feet. And we're planning on 29, so we're going to have a left downwind departure. And as we discussed, we're going to pick up I-5 south for a little bit to avoid Whitby's Class Charlie airspace. We are VFR, so we're going to keep our transponder to ALT alt, and VFR code is 1200, so that's already transponding. To set up your GPS here is put your waypoints and active flight plan into the 430 and the lower GPS, and on the bigger 530s you want your map screen set up. So we just have Skagit Valley to Payne Field set up, and while it's initializing its GPS, we can start setting up our radios. So now we're going to pick up our AWAS weather for Skagit.
Kilo Bravo Victor Sierra, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind 284 at Niner. Visibility Niner. Sky condition clear. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 3012. Kilo Bravo Victor Sierra, automated weather
Alright, Microsoft Flight Simulator is giving us 284 at 9, normally be 2809. Visibility 9, clear sky, temperature 20, and altimeter 3012. So that'll be set, so now we'll put in our CTAF frequency of 123.075. We're flying to Class Delta airspace here, we'll know they have a working tower, and our next frequency is going to be to pick up the ATIS, and that'll come up pretty quick. So ATIS for Payne is going to be 128.65. Depending on what runway we'll use, 122.0 is the smaller runway here, 132.95 is the bigger one, so that'll let us know which runway is in use, which one to expect. Traffic pattern altitude is going to be 1,600 feet due to elevation of the airport being at 607. Longest runway length is going to be 9,000 feet here, and right pattern for 16 right, 34 right. So our next frequency we'll dial in is our ATIS, and from there we'll decide which frequency for main fuel we're going to use. Looks like our temperatures are good. Pressure's going to go up once we increase the throttle. We can lean out the engine for a little bit. Our initial headings would be 290 out of Skagit. So we'll put that into our heading indicator. Right now we're going to match our directional gyro with our heading or magnetic compass. It's like magnetic compass about 195, now looks about right forward. Our taxi, and 29 is going to be to our left, so we're going to taxi out that way. We don't see anyone coming on a taxi to look out for. A little trick to do is look at our airspeed indicator indicating 0, blue over brown on attitude indicator, wings are level. Our altimeter is within 75 feet of field elevation here. We have set 3012 in our altimeter setting. Turn coordinator's level, ball is centered. We matched our directional gyro 195 heading with our magnetic compass, vertical speed indicator indicating 0, and trim is set, fuel selector is both, fuel shut off is in, mixture is legal low, we'll put it back in on our run up and out. We're going to start our taxi. Once we start taxiing left turn, our wings should go left, our turn coordinator should go to the right, so that's one thing you want to look out for before our check on the turn coordinator. As we go, we'll make a quick announcement on the CTAF frequency that is for Cessna taxiing to runway 29. Skagit Valley traffic, Cessna 556 Zulu type 172 taxiing runway 29, Skagit. As we go, we check right, make sure there's no traffic. Right is clear, left is clear, no one vacating the runway, so now we'll make a left turn and our way down to runway 29. On our turn out, as you saw, as our turn coordinator, wings went level, ball went to the right, so that's a good check. Our turn coordinator is properly working. Skagit, we have a nice run-up area over here by 29, so that's where we're going to run up in. Normally when you do a run-up, you want to turn into the wind to have better cooling for the engine. You have to start overheating it, especially once the days start getting warmer going into summer here in the Northwest. Set the parking brake. Normally in 172 you just hold the toe brakes, but for similar purposes we'll just set the brake. Then as our previous checklist, we'll do a flow through everything and verify after the flow with our checklist. So we'll run through it. Power up, we'll go up to 1700 for our mag check. And also we'll just put our make sure full reg for this. So we have 1800, so first we'll go right mag. So about 125-ish, 150 mag drop, we'll go both. Sure, cover back to about 1800, we'll check out left. Looks about 150, so both mags are dropping good for RPM drop for that. Next, we're looking at our temperatures. They're good. Oil pressure is good. Our vacuum indicator is in the green band here due to our vacuum system, our 172. We have about 30 gallons, so about 3 hours of fuel, roughly. If you use 10 gallons now, that's what I tend to use when we do that. We have about a 20-minute flight, so we have plenty of reserve. All our instruments we checked, our flight plan is good, and now we can check our idle. Idle's good, engine and down on us or anything, we can go roughly to about 800,000 RPM, keep it right around there. Next check we can do, we'll check our flight controls as we go left. Our left aileron should point upwards, and our right aileron should be faced downwards, and the opposite is true when we check that. Next we check our elevator back there. We'll go full up, it goes up, and then down, and we'll also check our rudder pedals left and right. For our takeoff, we'll have a normal takeoff, flap 0, we'll have throttle full open, make sure it will be rich. We'll start rotating the airplane up around 55, that's not going to be a liftoff speed, that's just our POH rotate speed. The plane will get off slowly at that point. So we'll climb out about 74 knots for our VY speed, and in the pattern we'll accelerate out to 80-ish to better cooling, and we'll climb up to 3,000 as we leave the pattern area for Skagit. Quick briefing on the, if we have any engine roughness or engine problems on the ground before 55 knots, we'll pull the power out, make sure we'll go out, and we'll turn off the evaluate the situation from there. If we lose engine power or roughness after 55, still on the runway, we'll apply full power, throttle out, make sure cut out. Leaving the runway with runway remaining, we'll push the nose down, throttle idle, mixture out, electronics off, avionics off, we'll land runway. With no runway remaining, below 1000 AGL, we'll look left and right for a suitable place to land. 1000 feet above, we'll consider returning back to the runway and flying down to our runway. For our takeout checklist, parking brake is set, passenger seats most upright, seats and seat belts checked secure, cabin closed and locked, flight controls free correct, flight instruments checked and set, fuel quantity checked, mixture is rich, fuel sector valve is rechecked. Both that throttle we set to 800, mags check, RPM drop should not exceed 150 on either Magino or 50 RPM differential. Vacuum gauge we checked, engine instruments ammeter checked, unsafe air insured, known to illuminated, throttle checked idle. Throttles at 1000 RPM or less. Throttle friction is adjusted. Strobe lights as desired will turn on. Turn runway. Radios avionics are set. Nav GPS is set. Autopilot installed. We'll keep it off. We'll say we don't have one on this flight. Manual electric trim. On this version, they do have one, but we'll assume we don't have one in our 172. Elevator trim set for takeoff. You verify that by putting the horizontal line to this triangle here. So that's set for takeoff. Wing flap set 0. Brakes release. We reviewed our takeoff procedures and our before takeoff and normal takeoff checklists are complete. Next one we'll use is our in-road climb checklist. Now we'll just focus on flying and departing Skagit. I'm just going to verify or push to talk here while we're on the ground. bindings and that's why I verify. So we have that all set up, so now we can get ready to depart out of Skagit. Holding short 29. We verify that approach is clear. Runway is clear. Make our call and line up on the runway. Skagit traffic, Skyhawk 556 Zulu. Departing runway 29 left down departure to the southeast Skagit traffic. Alright, made a radio call. We'll keep it under all. Full power is applied. Airspeed is live. Engine instruments are green. And we're just waiting and seeing 55 knots in airspeed here. 55 knots. Altitude. Just looking for 74. Pitch down slightly. 74. We pitch up to capture our speed. And all we're doing now is maintaining runway heading. At 300 feet below traffic pattern altitude. It's around 700 feet. Make our left cross when you're down through Skagit. As you go, if you let go of your control column here, if you let go, the nose will pitch down. So now we start trimming the airplane to help us maintain 74 knots. And there's 700 feet, so make a left crosswind to turn it down. Too much pitch, so we'll pitch down slightly to maintain 74 knots. You want to be careful like that. You can center a stall spin situation really quick, doing some of that. Entering 1,000 feet here, so that pretty quick. Get into our left downwind. And we'll maintain 1,000 feet till we leave the airport area here. Just because everyone's kind of expecting where you are. Slowly pitching the nose down, and just my airspeed to about 2,400 for our correctional time. As you start accelerating, keep your angle attack movements down. If I let go of my pressure here, I want to start climbing. So you want to start retrimming the airplane here to maintain 1,000 feet and leave any control pressures. Yeah, another traffic, Skyhawk 556 Zulu, departing to South Skagit Valley last call. Alright, so right about here we can start making our climb. If you look slightly to our right, we can start making up an I-5. That's what we're supposed to start aiming for here. When you start your climbing, we return, pitch up slightly, and as we pitch up, we're going to release back to full power and we'll climb out at 80 knots. Looking for 3,500 feet for our cruise today. Rich, above 3,000 here, we'll start leaning it out a little bit. We're starting to get this right turn here, start making up I-5 southbound. Passing 3,000 feet, you know, push a little bit more best power here. Charlie's downstream 3,500. We'll start slowly pitching the nose down, nice and easy. And we're gonna cruise. Use 2,400 RPM for our cruise today. As the airplane starts accelerating, you want to start reducing that angle of attack and start retrimming for control pressures. Power between 21 and 27, using about 24. Elevator tram, I'm adjusting it, and make sure we need some checklist is complete. About a minute or so, we'll switch over to main fields ATIS to start picking up their weather and start planning our approach into main field. As of right now, we're still following I-5. Instead of turning left over here and following it, it's kind of close to Arlington, we'll just continue straight. On the ground, I'll show you that we're going to be clear right about that area of West Charlie airspace, so we should be good over
here. ATIS information, hotel 1953 Zulu, wind 010 at 5, visibility 10. Visibility 10, sky condition, clear. Temperature 24, dew point 8, altimeter 3012. Arriving and departing runways 16 left, 16 right. Visual approaches in use, read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, hotel. Snohomish County Airport, ATIS information, hotel 1953 Zulu, wind Snohomish County Airport, ATIS Information Hotel, 19530, wind 010 at 5, visibility 10, sky condition, clear, temperature 24, dew point 8, altimeter 3012, arriving and departing runways 16 left, 16 right, visual approaches and use read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Alright, so we have information hotel. Winds out of north at 5 knots and wind 95 knot down. They're using 16 left, 16 right. We're about 22 miles, around 15 miles on our initial call to Payne Tower. We'll see if we can get 16 right, some big runway out tonight. You can start seeing Payne in the distance right up there. So we'll dial in 132.95 and tune and see what's happening over there. Want to make sure when you're getting your ATIS and all the ATC communication, you notice we gain about almost 200 feet. So we'll bring the nose back down, get back down to 3,500. At 132.95 is for the 6 right frequency at Payne, and at 121.8 is going to be our ground frequency if they choose us to switch out of there, so it's always good priority for that. And 19 miles, so about 4 miles or so. We're starting to hear making up the initial call to Payne Tower. To do if your airplane's equipped with a heading indicator here, so match up your heading like so, so you can continue flying a consistent course now. Delta airspace about 4 miles, so around 10 miles will make our initial call to Payne. We're at 16.8. It's around right near the shoreline up here, or nearest. That's make our call to Payne Tower. We're landing, we'll use 16 right, we'll use flaps 10, just keep since we have the tail, we'll use flaps 10, so turbulent 2. Vacating to the left and we'll taxi up to the ramp areas out there for a full stop landing.
Denver Center and the 9767 Foxtrot on the ground at Gunnison, like to cancel IFR.
9767 got IFR cancellation is received. Thanks. Have a wonderful day.
You have a great day too, 9767 Foxtrot.
right about the shoreline here, so you do want to tune in your tower frequency pre-alerting certain some situational awareness of jets operating in the area. If there's any approach or anything coming in from me, there's switch us over to 16 left and keep us on this side. So private or anything, it's all clear up there. Getting ready for a call about 2 miles, so continue planning for 16 moving forward right now. Medium flashing messages on everything set course 155. Being to set that, but since we're not navigating using this, we're just mainly using the GPS as the reference. So for situation awareness. Normally you set your course headings without flying a higher far or flying actually. It's better. Skyhawk 556 Zulu, about 10 miles to north with information on Tyler Crestwood stop.
Aircraft calling Grove.
And Payne Tower, say again for Skyhawk 556 Zulu. Start slow, gentle descent down to Payne. I'm not sure what ATC is happening with that. To kind of right now, see what happens. Worst case, we'll just do over 360 and just get more cyber reply to us. We're at 8 miles, we got 4 miles to go before we have to be talking about. Payne Tower, Skyhawk 556 Zulu.
556 Zulu, Payne Tower.
Good afternoon, we're about 7 miles to north of information on Tyler Crestwood stop.
Your transmissions are cutting out a lot. I heard a mile, and that's about it.
And 556 Zulu, is this better?
Okay, all I heard was 56 better.
Looks like we're having some headset issues here, so let's stay out of their airspace for now. So we're out of their space here, there's no more space in front of us. Now we're going to start working on troubleshooting with our headsets.
First 5 pressure 70 Tango, that's approved, let me know when you're back.
Tower, 556 Zulu, radio check.
Good, number 556 Zulu, I heard your radio check. That was readable. Go ahead.
We have information hotel. We're about 7 miles to the northeast, inbound full stop.
Okay, so I heard you're 7 miles to the northeast. What say intentions?
We have information hotel, request full stop, 556 Zulu.
556 Zulu, what's the aircraft type?
Cessna 172.
556 Zulu, make straight in runway 16 left, report 3 mile 5.
Straight in, 16 left, report 3 mile final, 556 Zulu. Alright.
The audio is much better, thank you.
Looks like we have some headset issues. I'll take a look at it. I might use another one for our next flight, but so we're at 16 left, so we switched over to a shorter runway, and we're on this side, so that's works out okay. We'll just stay at 2,000 since there is a security area here at 1900 over the naval dock start Everett, so we'll stay at 2,000 for now. Once we pass that, we'll start to descend down to have pattern at 1,600 for Maine. For descent checklist, power set, mixtures adjusted for now full rich below 3,000. Timer set 3012 and GPS set. Fuel selector boat. Wing flaps will use wing flaps 30 since the shorter runway. And descent checklist is complete. Clear of the lead area here, so we'll start a slow descent down to 1,600. We'll just keep moving at 500 feet for right now. Airport 3 mile finals were 3.9, so in just a bit we'll make our call 3 mile final, 6 left.
Air 556 Zulu, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 16 left. Skyhawk 556 Zulu. We'll start reducing our power. First notch flaps for the 172S is 110 is our safety speed, so just a bit, putting flaps 10, starting to send down. Usually go about 1500 RPM and start working our speed down. There's a low 110, so we'll go flaps 10 right now. There's flaps 20, good speed right now for us would be 80, so we'll pitch down a little bit in case we both have to increase power.
Number 7, Jelly, second roger.
Now we'll go flaps 30 and we'll start slowing to our approach speed of 65 knots. And off to our left we'll start looking out for our patty lights. We're looking for white over red to be on glide.
Good afternoon, Flagstaff Ground. November 800 Foxtrot, IFR to Prescott. Ready 00 Foxtrot, Flagstaff got on request. It'll be 4 routes standby. That'll be an amendment anyway. Give me a minute.
Phoenix clearance delivery. November 522 Romeo Kilo is an SR-22 at Color Aviation with information Oscar. Request VFR flight to Tucson International. Altitude 11,500, heading 130, request flight following.
522 Romeo, standby. Number 56, roger around this frequency today.
Man, your frequency, good day, 556.
Array 00 Foxtrot, 10,000 isn't high enough on Victor 12. Are you able 12,000?
Affirmative.
Array 00 Foxtrot, clear the Prescott Airport, Flagstaff 1 departure to Oates. Then join Victor 1-2, Drake VOR, then direct. Climb via Sid, accept maintain 12,000. Phoenix departure 133.57, squawk 2532.
Okay, we're cleared to Prescott via the Flagstaff 1 departure, then to Victor 12, then to Drake. We'll go up to 12,000, departure frequency 133.57, and we'll squawk.
We do our securing checklist now. Screen checklist, parking brake silent equipment is off, AVX master switch is off, make sure I will cut off, ignition off, master is off. Control lock will install, and our fuel selector will set it to the right, and that's our securing aircraft checklist. Thank you for joining along in this short demonstration flight from Skagit to Payne Field. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.